Hello, everybody. This is the voice of Robert Carnes. I'm the managing editor for Married People. And if you've been one of our church partners or watching what we've been doing over the past year, you may have seen my name on the blog or on the podcast. I'm the guy who works behind the scenes to make sure everything is running smoothly. And I wanted to give you a quick glance behind the scenes of what we have been working on here at Married People for the past year. As you can see here, this is a screenshot of our new website. In 2017, the website looked a little bit differently than it does now here in 2018. That's because we gave it a brand new refresh, and we even changed a little bit of our tactics for what we're doing with the website, because MarriedPeople.org, which you see here, is now no longer for you as the church leader. It's now for individual couples that you're trying to help at your church. So we rebranded and changed this website up so that it's directly giving resources and tools to married couples, because that's what people, when they were Googling married people and coming to our website, that's what they thought it was for. So we thought we'd kind of lean into that and give people those kind of resources. And so we've got a blog here that's for individual married couples. We've got a podcast that we launched back in 2017 that, again, is giving resources to married couples. And then, of course, we've got that resource page here that's got books and small group studies and all those things that are, again, specifically for individual married couples. And, of course, you as a church leader can use any of these things, and you can direct married couples at your church to check out the resources that we have here, because that's what we're trying to do, is resource both the married couples at your church and you to continue to empower married couples. But we didn't want to forget about you. We didn't want to stop resourcing your marriage ministry. And so, as you can see up at the top here, the little pop-up, if you're looking for marriage resources for churches, that would be you as a church leader. You can click here, and it's going to pop up the website that we created for you as a church leader. So MarriedPeopleChurches.org is where you're going to want to go to continue to get the marriage ministry resources to empower your marriage ministry. And so, again, we've got resources for you. Here's the link back to the couple side if you need that. Here's a link back to that podcast. But we've also got the large group experiences, small group experiences, and couple experiences, those resources that you've continued to get from married people if you've been a partner in the past. We're also adding a little more than just the product side of things. We're trying to basically bolster what we're doing with more training. So we've got training videos, we've got FAQs, we've got access to our Orange specialist, who's our customer support representative, to help you, kind of use all the resources that you have, as well as the community piece. And so that's our Facebook group if you're a member there. It's a link to other church partners, as well as affiliate organizations, ways to contribute to the blog and give us feedback. And so we really are trying to lean into the training and community elements of what we're doing, because we want to show that we're so much more than just a bunch of products for your marriage ministry. We're a partnership with your marriage ministry. We want to come alongside what you're doing as a church leader and really empower you. And so that's the whole idea behind this partnership, right? We're not just a product, we're a partnership. We want to come with you and kind of be your staff help on the marriage ministry side of things. And so this is kind of the revamped idea for our whole, if you're familiar with the term the strategy pack that we used to use in the past, we're kind of expanding that out, not just to, again, resources, but also training and community elements as well. So that's what's included in the partnership, is those large group pieces, small group date nights, monthly emails that you used to get as part of the strategy pack. But we've also got the leadership training, community, and support as well. And so if we want to take a look at some more of the details of what specifically is included in that partnership, again, you've got the large group experiences. Here are the different files that you're getting from communicator videos, which you've got a sample right here with our good friend Ted Lowe. You get host scripts, program orders, event games, everything that you would need to pull off a great marriage ministry event at your church. You've also got the small group experiences piece. You get the session videos. Again, here's a sample with Shanti Feldhahn and her kindness challenge study that we've partnered with her to create this year. You get the leader and participant guides along with that, summaries of each session, promotional graphics, all the stuff to basically pull off a great small group experience, whether that's a Bible study or a home group or whatever that looks like at your church. Again, we're really focusing on this whole empowering individual couples piece. And how we work with you is, of course, through these date nights, through the monthly Married People emails, which you can see a sample over here. Those are all the pieces that you're going to be getting as part of, kind of this annual partnership with us at Married People. Again, we want to help you to not only just put on a great event or small group, but help people actually attend those things and show up to get the resources. And so we have promotional graphics and videos and all those kind of things to help you actually attract people's attention for your marriage ministry. So here's some samples of those here, as well as kind of the details of the files that you're going to get as a Married People partner. And again, I keep stressing on that idea of training and community, because we don't want to just give you the resources to build a marriage ministry. We want to actually teach you how to use it and then put you in touch with other great church leaders like yourself who are doing a great job of that. We have tons of great church partners that are just, they're blowing it out of the water in terms of building a great, effective marriage ministry. And so we want to help build that community up and put you guys in touch with one another. And we're doing that through the Facebook group, through our Orange Specialist, the blog, these training videos. That's how we're really trying to resource you. And so going back to this partnership, one of the other things that we've changed in the past year, one of the biggest pieces of feedback that we got from you as church leaders was, number one, well, it's sometimes it's too expensive. I can't really fit purchasing an annual strategy pack every single year into my budget. And then the second biggest piece of feedback we got was, well, I'm not using all of it. It's a lot of resources. Marriage ministry is not the only thing that I have on my plate as a church leader. I've got a lot of other things to pull off. I just can't do 4 events every year and 4 date nights and all that kind of stuff. So we heard you, and we've now basically offering 2 different tiers of our resource bundles every single year. And so again, we've got the annual pack is what we're calling it now. This is kind of what the strategy pack used to look like. It's got the same kind of amount of resources here from those 4 group events. You've got the date nights that you can pull off once a quarter. You've got the monthly emails. You've got the small group study. So this is kind of the same level of resources that we had as part of our main strategy pack. And we also lowered the price from last year. It was $3.99 in 2017. We dropped that down to, it was $4.99 back in 2017, and now it's $3.99 this year in 2018. But we also are now offering basically a kind of a lower introductory tier, if you will, a starter pack that we're calling it. If you're basically just trying to get your marriage ministry off the ground and you just trying to figure it out, which is where a lot of churches are. We're giving you 1 event to pull off. That's okay. That's reasonable to want to do in a year. 2 of the date nights, so doing one of those every 6 months doesn't seem too daunting. 6 months of the Married People monthly emails, again, the small group study, and you're still getting all that community support and training, the promotional materials. You're getting all of those pieces as well. But we just wanted to kind of give some churches that were just wanted to test out the waters and see how it worked, and pay, again, a lower price to be able to kind of try it out and see what they thought. But the good news is you can upgrade anytime. If you're actually liking this and you want to do more events, you want to do more date nights, you can upgrade anytime to the annual plan and basically just pay the difference, that $150 between the 2 different levels. You can just pay to upgrade and basically get all of the other elements that you're missing out with the annual pack. And so that was kind of the other change that we had this year to kind of help to serve you church leaders a little bit better. So hopefully this is something that really helps us to reach more churches and to kind of help even more marriages as we go along. So the one last thing I wanted to share with you guys is another recent change that we have had here at Orange, and that is our new store and content delivery system. So if you are unfamiliar with Orange, Orange is the larger organization that Married People is a part of, and not only resourcing churches for marriage, but also for student ministry, children's ministry, for parenting, all of that kind of stuff. We want to help partner with churches to basically help the entire family. And so that's what kind of this is an overview of. If you want to purchase other resources for your family ministry, Vacation Bible School, any of those kind of resources, you can find them through Orange here. And if you've been an Orange partner or Married People partner for a little while, you'll notice that this store looks a little bit different. And again, that's because we had an update to this page within the past year. We launched this at the beginning of 2018, and we're so excited to be able to share that with partners like you. And so here's just kind of a quick overview of navigating this page, particularly for you as a Married People partner. And so coming up here to the curriculum tab in the menu, again, you can see the different curriculums that Orange offers from preschool through high school, as well as over here on the right-hand side, marriage ministry resources through Married People. And so here are those two different kind of strategy pack levels that I was talking about before. Again, you've got the annual plan for $3.99 and that starter pack here for $2.49. And our theme this year, because we have a new theme every single year that kind of runs throughout all our different resources, is game changers, because small things make a big difference in marriage. And so if we click on that, we'll come up with a little bit more details on the annual plan in particular. Again, you can see all the different resources that you're going to be getting as a part of that, as well as a little bit of details on what the Game Changers theme is, and the opportunity to, again, purchase if that's what you want to do. In order to purchase, you do have to either have an Orange account or create one, and obviously that's free to just create an account, and I'm already logged in up here, as you can see, and I have already purchased, or I have already gotten this download product. And so in order to, once you've actually purchased that, the way to actually get all of your resources is still within this store. All you got to do is come over here to My Downloads here on the right-hand side of the menu. Let's click on that. And the nice thing is, not only do we have our Married People resources, but all of the other resources. If you are, again, a church that uses different Orange elements, you can see, you've got all the different resources all together here on one page. But we were looking at specifically the Married People product. So here's that annual plan that we're talking about right here. So all you got to do is click on that, and it's going to open up all the different files that are associated with the Married People annual plan here. So you've got, again, your small groups, your date nights, MP monthly emails, the general files, prep and promotion, all those different things are located here. Now, if you wanted to download all of the different elements of one of those folders, you can click and download a kind of zip file, but I will let you guys know, because we've packed this full of such high quality resources, especially some HD videos and those kind of things, these files can be pretty large. So just be aware of that. If you're downloaded on slow Wi-Fi or something like that, this can take a little while to download it, depending on which one you're accessing. But another option for doing that is you can open up each of these folders here if you're only looking for one file in particular, and you can download each individually. And obviously, these are going to be smaller files individually, so that won't take as long to download, but this also gives you the opportunity to kind of, once you've purchased, you can explore around a little bit and see all of the different files that you've gotten that are associated with your Married People partnership. And so that's just a quick overview of how to access the files that you've purchased. And I'm going to go back here right quick to the Married People store right quick to show you a few other things that we have as well. So if we click on Married People in general, it's going to pull up not only these annual partnership resources, but you can also purchase a year's worth of Married People monthly separately. Obviously, that's included in the annual plan, but you can download that if you're not a Married People partner yet. We've also got small group participants guides. You've got books. These are the two written by Ted Lowe. You can purchase the one-night events separately, the date night separately, the small group studies separately. So again, we've got more than just these two, kind of resource bundles, if you will. We've got several other different resources for your marriage ministry, and we've also got a few resources specifically for married couples. Again, so some of those books that are directed at married couples, as well as our little sticky notes that married couples can purchase, or that you can purchase for married couples. So that's a very quick overview of our new websites, our new kind of partnership structure, as well as our new online store here at Orange. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. Hopefully it's been something that, if you haven't seen before, it's something new and instructive, or it's something that is giving you a little bit more in-depth look at something that you've been using already. So we want to thank every one of you for working with us at Married People and for watching the video. Feel free to leave comments if you have any questions. We'd be happy to answer them for you. But thanks again, and we will talk with you soon.